Welcome to LA FUE Hair Clinic. We have Robert here today in the hot seat. How you doing today, Robert?
Doing great, thank you.
Beautiful. Today we're going to be working on Robert's hairline, zone 1 and zone 2. The plan for Robert today, 3,500 grafts to restore the front half of his scalp. Let's come around, let's take a look at everything. As we can see here, even though Robert does have a good amount of hair, a lot of it has miniaturized. So what we want to do is make sure that we can get some of his youth back, restore this hairline for him, and make sure you look as good as possible, right?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. So what we're going to do now for you, Robert, we're going to start with shaving the donor area, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. Alrighty, Robert, we're going to start with the shave of the donor, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. And what we want to do is we want to make sure we're not going into any areas that are showing signs of thinning, because if it's thinning in the donor, it'll thin here in the recipient area. So what we always do is we highlight where the safe zone is, and that's where we go into. Beautiful. When was the last time you shaved your head?
Oh, a long time.
It's been a while.
I don't remember.
Alrighty, Robert. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna disinfect the donor area, okay?
Okay.
May feel a little bit cold. Beautiful. It's nice and clean for you. Thank you. And once we're done with this disinfection process, we're going to jump into the injections for numbing the donor area, okay? Now with the injections for the donor area, we're using lidocaine and bupivacaine, but we also mix a little bit of adrenaline or epinephrine in with it. Epinephrine is the hormone your body releases when we're under stress or very excited. It makes the heart rate go up, but it also helps to slow down things like bleeding. So, Robert, if you notice your heart rate is going up, it's pounding in your chest, it's completely normal, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It goes away very quickly. Beautiful. And in just a moment now, we're going to start with the injections. It's going to start here on the right, working my way down and across, and then the top. And then the same thing on the left, down and across, and the top, okay? Beautiful. Alrighty, Robert, we're gonna get started with the injections now, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. You're gonna feel a little vibration device to help distract the nerves. I'm gonna get started here on your right side. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I know it's not comfortable, but just a few seconds of numbing, okay? There we go. First part's done already. I'm gonna jump into the top. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Halfway done already. We'll give you a short break. Let's get Robert some juice, please. All right, now we're gonna move on to the left side, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. This area right here by the ear and the lower part of the head where it meets the top of the neck, these are the most sensitive areas. So just a few more minutes of discomfort, and you're gonna be all done with the pain for the donor, okay? 1, 2, 3. Almost there, you're doing great. Perfect. That's it. Now I'm going to draw the grid for the donor, and then we'll get you in position to get started, okay? Oh. Alrighty, Robert, we're gonna get started, okay? Beautiful. Comfortable?
Yes.
Beautiful. No pain, no discomfort, right?
No.
Alrighty. We're gonna get started. Doing okay, Robert?
Yeah.
No pain, right?
No.
Beautiful. Now what we're looking for are grafts with multiple follicles. As you can see, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very least. The more hairs per graft, the more dense the outcome. There's another one that has 4 or 5 hairs per graft. There's another one that has at least 3. That's another one. Beautiful. And once we extract the grafts from the donor, we place them in a holding solution that's ATP based to give those grafts that are out of the body that no longer have a nutritional supply the highest rate of survival. Saline is good as a holding solution temporarily, but for the majority of the day you want a solution that's going to have ATP. ATP is the energy source for the human body that allows for the grafts to survive at a much higher rate, which is what we want to use in order to minimize any risk of graft demise. This is what you want to see bunched together. 1, 2, 3, 4 hairs per graft. You're doing great so far, Robert, okay?
Mm. 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 Mm.
Alrighty, Robert, we just finished up with the first phase. How did that go for you?
Well, pretty good.
Beautiful.
No pain or nothing. Pretty
Perfect.
good.
Yeah, you took a little nap for a while there as well.
I did. I was snoring, dude. I was snoring. Yes.
Good. So you were nice and comfortable?
Very nice. Very comfortable.
Beautiful. So let's go over your numbers together. Now, during our consultation, we had discussed the risks, the benefits of having a hair transplant. And one of the most important things we always like to discuss is what the results can potentially look like. My goal is never to mislead any clients. We always want to make sure we go through all of the finer details. So if there's limitations to the donor, whether it's the density of the hair, the caliber of the hair, is it fine or is it thick, the size of the donor, we like to go through that. And we had that discussion with Robert where we talked about the size of his donor being a little on the smaller side and having finer hair with a little bit lower of density. All of that being said, we got above average numbers for you,
Great.
which is the best case scenario.
Great.
We were targeting 3,500. We got 3,537 grafts for you.
Great.
On average, we have about 25% singles, which is exactly what you have.
Okay.
On average, we have around 50% doubles.
Okay.
We only have 43% for you, which is below average, which means the additional 7% is for your triples. Typically, this is also around 25%. For you, it's 32%.
Great.
So this number is above average. This is the number where the higher it is, the better off we're going to be, because each graft here will have at least 3 hairs.
So, great.
Beautiful. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the design phase.
Okay.
So let me hand you this mirror. The first thing that I want to do for you, Robert, is check the proportions of your face. We want to use the Vitruvian, Da Vinci's golden rule, where we want to split the face into thirds. Chin to nose, nose to eyebrow, eyebrow to hairline. So we want to make sure the proportions here, here, and here are more or less equal. So what I'm going to do now is measure the distance from your chin to your eyebrow, which is around 14.5 centimeters. Do you see that here?
Mm-hmm.
So if this is 14.5, that makes this 7 1/4, 7 1/4, which means we want the ideal location for the hairline to be around 7 1/4. Perfect. So from that same location, more or less, we want to put it right around here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That will be at 7 1/4.
Okay.
Now that's not going to be the exact location of the hairline, but it's going to be our guideline. We're going to use this little point here to determine where the ideal location will be for you, and we'll try a few different things. We'll try something a little higher, a little bit lower, and see what works for you. Okay?
Sounds good.
Beautiful. So let's take a look here. Now I'm going to take 2 more measurements. The first one's going to be from the middle to your left side. There we go. That's around 8.5 centimeters. From here to where your temple is. On this side, as you can see, it's closer to about 10 centimeters. So you've lost much more hair on this side compared to this. This side is more forward, this side's a little bit more pulled back. That's completely normal.
Okay.
Almost every single one of our patients will have one side more hair loss than the other. So now, we're going to get started on the design, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Of course, beautiful. Look straight ahead for me. Perfect. Raise the eyebrows and relax. When I ask you to raise the eyebrows, what that does is it shows me where the muscles in the forehead are. We want to avoid implanting grafts into that because the muscles, when we move the forehead, will squeeze the grafts. So what I'm looking for is the safest area to place your hairline when I ask you to do that. So one more time, raise the eyebrows and relax. Take a look here. Chin down for me just a bit. Perfect. Actually, I love the way that came out already. Let's try something completely different on the opposite side, okay? And then I'll show you, and we can always balance it out based on what you like the most. Go a little bit chin down. Right there's perfect. Thank you. We're going to go something a little bit higher this time. With a little bit more maturity. Turn and face me, a little bit chin down. Okay. All right. I'm going to adjust this side now here on your left. Alrighty, Robert. So we went through the design for you. I'm going to show you one last time. What are your thoughts?
Great, perfect. I love it.
Beautiful. If you love it, I love it. We're on the same page. So I'm just going to go over a few things. We never want the design to be 100% similar, left side and right side. That's going to be very artificial appearing. So there are a few nuanced differences. Of course, especially because you have extended dimensions on your right side. Your left side, as you can see, is 8.5 centimeters. But your right side, your hair loss has pulled it back all the way to around 9 3/4, almost 10 centimeters. So you have 1.5 centimeters or so of extended loss on this side. What we'll do now for you, we're going to break down your zones, where zone 1 will get full natural density, zone 2 will get half natural density, and we're going to work with the existing hair you have to make all of this look more full. We never want to compromise the integrity of existing high quality hair like this. We want to go between all of this to make it look much more full. So let's break down the zones. Zone 1 is the first 2 centimeters, coming around to right around here. We'll work our way around. 1. Beautiful. This is the breakdown of zone 1. Here on your right. We'll do the same now on your left. zone 2, which is the next 5 centimeters. Coming all the way up to right around here for you, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's take this across here. Perfect. Beautiful. You see those areas here?
Yes.
Perfect. So what we're going to work on now is shaving all of this off. Once this is all shaved off, then we're going to finalize the pencil with the marker, okay? So that we're going to finalize the design in just a moment for you. Let's get the clippers and let's get started with the shave. Thank you. All right, ready to shave your head, Robert?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. 1, 2. Let's hope you don't like the way you look with a shaved head.
No, I won't.
You've come too far already today.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Thank you. Clippers one more time, please. Alrighty, Robert, so we just shaved everything off. What we're going to work on now is finalizing the design. The pencil is still on. Once the design is finalized, I'll add the softeners and we'll go through all of that, okay?
Okay.
Now this is a very important part. Don't move your head at all, okay? So you just sit back, relax. Ready?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's take a closer look, John. Beautiful. Marker. Right side's done. We're going to jump over to the left now, okay? Marker. Alrighty, Robert, so we shaved the head, we finalized the design. What I'm going to do now is add the softeners in front of the hairline, those irregularly placed dots to give the hairline a natural appearance, okay?
Okay.
So do me a favor, just turn towards me. Beautiful. I'm gonna start. We don't want any of these to be in any discernible pattern. We're just randomly adding hairs in front of the hairline so that it doesn't appear to be a straight line. Beautiful. Perfect. There we go. Beautiful. And Robert, what we're gonna do now, after we take some photos, we're gonna jump into the eyebrow injections, okay?
Okay.
Just to go over that for you one more time, we're gonna do a total of 8 injections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very sensitive area. The most important thing for you, don't move your head, okay?
Yes, sir.
30 seconds with all the injections, you're gonna be all done. Halfway done with your day, okay?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Beautiful. Alrighty, Robert. I'm going to disinfect the eyebrows so we can get started with the injections, okay? Alrighty. I'm going to start here on your left side. You're going to feel a little vibration device that's going to help to distract the nerves from the discomfort, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it for the left side for now. I'm gonna come across. 1, 2, beautiful. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That'll take care of most of the discomfort. I'm gonna come back in now on your left side. I'm gonna finalize the nerve block. Shouldn't feel this too much. 1, 2, 3. Did you feel that?
No.
Good. This one may pinch just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. But hopefully not too bad. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's it for the eyebrow injections. You did great. I didn't feel a thing. All right, so here's what's going to happen now. You're going to notice this middle part of your forehead is starting to go numb.
Okay.
The further towards the side I go, the more normal it feels. So, in just a moment, when I give you more injections into the areas we're working on, the middle areas, you shouldn't feel it too much.
Okay.
But the further out that I go, the more you're going to feel.
Okay.
Just until the numbing fully kicks in the areas I inject up here. Then, for the rest of the day, you shouldn't have any pain or discomfort, okay? Beautiful. Ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Alrighty, Robert. We're gonna get started with the incisions now, okay?
Okay.
Right side hairline. Ready?
Yes.
Perfect. If at any point you feel anything, I want you to let me know, okay?
Okay.
I want you as comfortable as possible today.
Wake me up when you're done.
Sounds good. I'll wake you up when I'm all done. Good plan. Doing okay, Robert?
Yeah, fine.
No pain, right?
No.
Beautiful. Sorry if I woke you. Beautiful. Congratulations, Robert. You are now 75% of the way done with your day.
Okay, well, great, thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling just fine.
Good. I'm going to clean you up a little bit now.
Okay.
Then what we're going to do next is draw your blood for the PRP.
Okay.
The PRP's purpose for today is to help with the healing process.
Okay.
PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. Platelets are the cells that heal the skin when we traumatize it.
Okay.
And we've traumatized the skin up here. So when we take those cells and we inject it into the areas we're working on, you heal faster, your results come in sooner, and most importantly, more of your hair follicles will survive the transplant process, okay?
Great.
Giving you much better outcomes. And once I finish drawing your blood, we're gonna bring you lunch, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty. Let's take a look. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so here we have our PRP kit. As you can see, there's two separate chambers. Most PRP kits utilize the plasma with a little bit of a fibrin layer. However, with the style of PRP kits we have here, we have separate chambers. So the separate chambers allows us to separate the platelets themselves out. This is where the growth factors are concentrated, in this layer here. So what we do is we remove most of this yellow layer, which is the plasma. We leave enough to mix with the platelets, which is what I'm going to do now. And before we start with the implanting phase, we will be injecting these platelets to help expedite the healing and the growth process. So as you'll see now, I'm taking some of this plasma here and mixing in the platelets. High quality PRP is dark red like this versus the clear yellow. The dark red PRP has 7 to 8 times the amount of growth factors compared to whole blood versus the clear yellow, which looks like this, only has around 2 to 3 times the amount of growth factors. So this dark red PRP is far more effective, far more concentrated with the growth factors as compared to the yellow. Beautiful. Let's get the bubbles out. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. This is what high quality PRP looks like. And in just a moment, we're going to get started with the final phase of the procedure for Robert, the implanting phase. All right, let's go. Alrighty. Robert, how was lunch?
Lunch was delicious, man.
Beautiful. What'd you get?
Beautiful. I got the filet mignon.
The filet mignon
Filet
kebab?
mignon, yes.
Beautiful. So what I'm going to do for you now is inject the PRP in, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to show it to you. This is what it looks like, nice and dark red. This is what's going to help the area to heal much quicker for you, okay? So I'm going to start with the injections now. Do you feel anything that I'm doing?
No.
Beautiful. Almost done. Last syringe. Perfect. PRP is all done. Everything is injected. Now we're going to go over the plan, okay? Thank you. All right, team. So we're going to use the highest quality singles for the hairline, 3 to 4 rows. Approximately 60% of zone 1 is going to be all triples. Everything behind it in zone 1 is going to be doubles. Then the remainder of the singles, there shouldn't be too many left, coupled with the remainder of the doubles will go into zone 2, okay? So singles for the hairline, nice dense triples behind it, doubles here, and everything else back here will be a mix of 2s and 1s, 2s and 1s. Sounds good? Beautiful. Do you have any questions for me, Robert?
No questions asked.
Perfect. You're comfortable?
Very comfortable.
All right. Well, we're gonna get started. Okay, you're almost done.
All right.
Only around for a few weeks. A rare seasonal gift from the forest. Where the middle of the day is a very productive time. Animals of all sizes attending to their daily tasks. And each experiences time differently. The small creatures that live fast, short lives. Lunchtime can feel like a lifetime. For slower, longer living things, an hour can go by in the blink of an eye. But whether you're living at high speed or in slow motion, all life in the forest must adhere to dictating the lives of every chimpanzee, one in particular. At just 15 weeks, this baby's entire body could fit in its mother's hand. For it to fully form, a cascade of perfectly timed events must occur. For the next 130 days, every minute, every nanosecond, the lives and deaths of the stars. Because far away across the galaxy, the ashes of countless supernovas have come together to form a giant nebula.
Nebula is when a star is born.
A cloud of stardust tens of light years across. And buried within it are places where the next generation of stars are beginning to form. Called platelets, they are like vast cosmic eggs, each one bigger than our solar system.
All right, Robert, you're all done. You made it through a marathon of a day.
Well, thank you, doctor.
How you feeling?
I feel really good.
Not too bad, right?
Not too bad at all.
Beautiful. Excited to see it?
Yes.
Here's the big reveal. Here you go.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's really good.
What do you
Well,
think? You like it?
I love it.
There you go. That's what I love to
I
hear.
can't wait to see it grow.
Me too. Me too.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your time, and thank you for all the patience that you guys had.
Of course. We were all here for you
It was a
today.
great experience. Really, really good. Through all the day, no pain. I took a nap pretty much. 60% of the time, I was out, sleep.
Good. Very good. So, if you want to follow along with Robert's journey, follow us on YouTube, on Instagram. In 6 months' time, when your results come in, we're going to post the results, and the whole world will see just how good you're going to look,
Great,
my friend.
great.
We're very excited for you. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody.
You got it.
Thank you to all the stuff.
You got it, my friend. Thank you. Beautiful. So, here we go. Follow along for Robert's journey. Follow us on Instagram.